This time I wanted to share and perhaps give some inspiration of how to do double baked croissants and pain au chocolat. Since I've seen some different methods of doing them, I put together in one video. So even though it's called the same, we will see that the method is quite different actually. Let's start with the bakery, which menu and flavors are reminiscent of the Middle East. To begin with, the croissants are being toasted. Then we start building kind of a lemon tart. We put some crumble and in the meantime check the meringue that is already whipping. Then generously pipe the lemon curd and take another half of the croissant, dip into meringue, close it and blowtorch it. Finally adding some lemon julienne and rose petals. Now have a look perhaps at the most classic and popular almond croissant. First of all, we slice all the croissants in half in one go. Then we brush both sides with some simple sugar syrup. We already have some almond frangipane done in advance, so now we just pipe it evenly and close the pastries. Still putting a bit more syrup and frangipane to hold the flaked almonds. What's special about this method is that almond flakes have to be arranged in this specific way, kind of looking like a hedgehog. Anyways, the result is really nice. Okay, let's travel to another London's bakery where almond and hazelnut croissants are made not with frangipane but with nut paste. Part nuts are grounded in a house to give this kind of homemade feeling. Then we travel with all these ingredients scaled a day before to the big mixer. We start with butter and sugar. Once it's creamy, we add nuts and mix it well again. Almond and hazelnut paste are done using the same method. Yes, it's quite a lot, but this amount will last you probably for maximum 2 days. So croissants are being filled with almond paste and pain au chocolat will be filled with hazelnut paste. One moment here please, as I wanted to highlight the difference. Almond croissants are brushed with egg whites and topped with almond flakes. No additional paste is put on these croissants here. We will come back to hazelnut pain au chocolat very soon. Next day in the morning we bake them all. Looks like a small bake today as we only roughly have 200 of these pastries. Almond croissants are being finished by dusting some icing sugar. For hazelnut pain au chocolat, we melt some dark chocolate with cacao butter. We don't want to cover the whole top, we kind of lightly drizzle over. The final touch, sprinkle some roasted hazelnuts. Let's move to the bakery which is proud of producing generous pastry. If there was a competition in this category, these double bakes would win a medal for sure. So we prepared them a day before and baked as a first thing in the morning. Here are 3 types of double baked croissants: pistachio, almond and hazelnuts. Each type has its own mix, but first things first. We cut the pastry in half and not completely, but we kind of dip the whole pastry in syrup. Scoop or spread some frangipane and close. After that we add more cream on top, flatten a bit and literally dip the whole top of the pastry into blitz nuts. Then it's the turn for hazelnut croissants. Exactly the same method, but we add 2 sticks of chocolate batons and a stick of gianduja. Then closing and doing exactly the same as with pistachio one, putting some paste on top and dipping into nuts. Hope you didn't get too hungry. Thank you for watching and see you next week.